My name's Detective Hunter.
Detective Hunter?
Police. Yes, sir. And what's your name?
I'm not giving my name.
Why aren't you giving your name?
Because I have a Fourth Amendment right not to. What's your badge number?
It's 665.
665?
Yes, sir.
And you're basically telling me that I can't record here?
You can't record their buildings. No, sir.
I can't do this here?
That is their property, sir.
Is this their property right here?
No, sir. This is public, but this is their private property.
And anything I can see, I can record?
Well, sir, you can record it, but it's a safety issue for them. I know they won't take anything inside the structures. They don't like people taking pictures.
Did I go inside?
No, sir. You're not inside.
Okay. Then what's the problem?
Sir, I'm just telling you that do not go inside their property.
Did I go in their property?
No, sir, you didn't, but your camera did.
Then why do you tell me not to go in there?
Your camera did.
No, my camera's been right here.
Welcome back to CT3, Best ID Refusals.
Sir, is everything okay?
Yeah. Why wouldn't it be?
Well, you're walking out recording everything in these buildings and stuff. I don't think that's a good idea because it's a safety issue for them. We don't even allow pictures.
Am I breaking the law?
Well, they don't allow pictures to be taken of them and stuff because it's structural.
Okay, but that would be their policy, right?
Yes, that's their policy, and probably one of the supervisors may come out and tell you to stop filming their building.
Yeah, I won't do that.
Okay.
It's a First Amendment right, and I'm just walking around. Been walking all around the city recording stuff.
Yeah, I understand.
And you know how that is. They don't pay me to follow their policy, so I won't do it. If they want me to put me on the payroll to follow their policy, I'll be more than happy to follow their policy.
Okay.
And I'm an executive, so they've got to pay me pretty good.
Okay, I understand that.
Can I get your name and badge number?
Well, let me have your name. What is your
No,
name?
not giving that.
Well, my name's Detective Hunter.
Detective Hunter?
Police. Yes, sir. And what's your name?
I'm not giving my name.
Why aren't you giving your name?
Because I have a Fourth Amendment right not to. What's your badge number?
It's 665.
665?
Yes, sir.
And you're basically telling me that I can't record here?
You can't record their buildings. No, sir.
I can't do this here?
That is their property, sir.
Is this their property right here?
No, sir. This is public, but this is their private property.
And anything I can see, I can record?
Well, sir, you can record it, but it's a safety issue for them. I know they won't take anything inside the structures. They don't like people taking pictures.
Did I go inside?
No, sir. You're not inside.
Okay. Then what's the problem?
Sir, I'm just telling you that do not go inside their property.
Did I go in their property?
No, sir, you didn't, but your camera did.
Then why do you tell me not to go in there?
Your camera did.
No, my camera's been right here.
Well, sir, you've been viewing the inside of the property. You walked all the way down in front of the structure there.
Yeah. I can't look there. Do I have to close my eyes when I turn my head that way?
Videoing too?
Yeah.
Okay, well, they don't like that to be done.
I don't care what they like, actually.
Okay.
Anything I can see, I can record.
Yes, sir, you can.
Yes, see? There you go. You even admit I can, but you're telling me not to.
Sir, you can't record inside their structure.
If I can see in there, I can record. If I can see in there, I can record.
Okay.
G4S.
And you do not have the authority to take a picture of me, sir. I'm telling you, you don't have the authority to take a picture of me. I'm telling you, you cannot.
I'm on public property. You're in public.
Okay, well,
You have no expectation of privacy in public.
So you can't film me, Jay.
Why not?
You can't film me.
Are you in public?
It's private, huh? You can't film me.
This is private property. You just said this is private property.
This is public here, but the
This
building
is public.
there.
The building. I'm pointing to the building.
Okay, the building. If I can stand out here on public and I can see that building, I can record it.
Yeah, you can stand
That's-
out here. You just can't.
And I can record.
You can't record me or my officer.
Yeah, I can record anybody I can see in public.
Yeah, you right here. You good?
Yeah, so
Come back up here.
so you just told me I can't do it, but then you tell me I can if I'm in public.
Building, sir.
If I can see this building, I can record it. Now, if you want to build a wall around it so I can't see it, then I can't record it. Now that gentleman right there, he knows. We've talked before. That guy right there, he knows perfectly well. I got another video of him. That's why he ain't coming over here saying anything. He knows. You can talk to this gentleman right here. This gentleman knows what he's talking about. I've talked to him before. He knows what he's talking about. He knows the law.
In the case Alvarez v. Smith, the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals ruled that the First Amendment protects the right of citizens to film government buildings from public property. The court found that the government cannot prohibit photography of its buildings and grounds simply because it may reveal sensitive or confidential information. This case makes it clear that the right of citizens to film public buildings is protected by the First Amendment. When police officers try to stop people from filming, they are violating their constitutional rights. This type of behavior from law enforcement can discourage people from exercising their First Amendment right to freedom of press. Keep in mind, one of the best ways to hold government officials accountable is to film them in public, and that also includes their buildings. Even though she didn't press the issue, this can lead to the abuse of power by police officers, and if police officers are allowed to stop people from filming their public buildings, this can create a climate of fear and make it difficult to hold our public officials accountable.
Sir, can I help you?
No, thank you.
Okay. Well, this is our traffic stop right now, so I'm just gonna ask you to.
Thank you. She just asked me to leave.
Do you know this person?
Since you're making contact with me, could you identify your name and badge number?
I'm Officer Alvey.
And your badge number, please?
I don't even know why you're here right now.
I asked you a direct question. Do you have your badge number on
And I
you?
asked you to leave because right now you're not allowed to be on our traffic stop.
Ma'am, if you're refusing to identify your badge number, it might result in a complaint with your department.
Okay, I understand that. My badge number is 639.
Thank you very much.
But I've asked you a question.
At
as
this
to why
time,
you're
at
here.
this time, it's not consensual. Thank you.
You're on my traffic stop.
Ma'am, I'm an appropriate distance from your traffic stop. Please go back to work.
Okay, but if something were to
Ma'am, go
happen
back
and
to
you were
work.
get harmed,
Go back to work.
Then that would fall in our department.
You're a liar. You're an idiot.
If you were to get harmed right now, how would that?
You're a idiot liar.
Okay.
Now do your job. How you doing, man?
Just so you know, I mean, you have a right to record and everything. We just need you a little further away from the scene.
Do you remember what the Supreme Court ruled as far as the distance?
Do you remember what it was?
You don't know?
Well, anything that we deem as unsafe.
Okay, that's false. Have a good day, sir.
Okay. Well, I will make sure to research that information.
Thank you, sir. I have the answer, by the way.
But just know if you get too close to a scene, you can't be arrested.
Hey, man, they would have arrested me already, man. Have a good one.
I'm just letting you know.
Have a good one. Have a good one. One strike.
How are you today?
They don't like you to record. 1, 2, 3, 4, and they had a 5th car here as well, but that one left.
Guess I come stand by you since kind of place here. From Dev? Okay, cool. That's cool. You report a lot of traffic stops?
What's your name and your badge number? Just answer it, man.
I don't have to, but I will because
It's your policy.
it's actually not our policy.
It's not?
No, it's not.
You don't think it's professional to identify to
I'm going
people?
to.
Okay.
Yeah, my name is Officer Love.
Love?
Yeah, my badge number is right there, 619.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Not that you needed to do that. I mean, the only level of
Hey, man, just show some professionalism. We'll all be good, all right? Thank you.
I'm trying to have a conversation with you, man.
You just giving them a warning? You just giving them a warning?
We'll take this back and when you drive with a suspended license. But I'm not going to take him to jail for it. Just give him a ticket. That way he can go to the court.
Well, we appreciate that, man. We appreciate that. We don't need more of our people in these jails. How long has he been sitting here?
Well, the situation that we ran into is that I forgot that in my vehicle, I don't have a working printer. So we ran into a scenario where I tried to send it to her printer's not working, so now I got to try to send it to him. So the courier can get the printer. Now the quick he can gone. I just don't have a working printer right now, so it's not being prolonged. I just don't have a working printer.
Okay, cool.
Looks like he's coming back with it right now, though, so we can get.
You know, in this day and age, we got to appreciate citizens recording police in their interactions, right? Cool.
You get back on the sidewalk, please.
Is this, what is this?
This is a road. Okay. Do you have no business being that close to the officer while he's conducting a traffic
Gosh, it's
stop?
done. The traffic stop is done. The traffic stop is done.
You're fine on the sidewalk.
Shut up. Is this traffic stop over?
That police officer back in his car yet?
I'm asking you a question.
I asked you a question.
He's pulling off. Is it over? You said it's the police officer going back in his car. That doesn't have anything to do with this guy leaving and the traffic stop being over. Thank you. Have a good day. Get back to work. Thank you. This guy, man. This is one of the tyrants out here. This guy. And make sure we always record the police because they don't like it at all.
When a police officer tries to stop a citizen from filming their traffic stop, it is a violation of the First Amendment right to freedom of press. There are several reasons why it's important for citizens to be able to film police officers on traffic stops. First, filming a traffic stop can help deter police misconduct. When officers know that they are being watched, they are less likely to engage in illegal or unethical behavior. Second, filming can help hold police officers accountable. If an officer does something wrong, video footage can be used to prove it. And third, filming can help to build trust between the community and law enforcement officers. When citizens feel like they can hold police officers accountable, they are more likely to cooperate. In the case Wilson v. Lane, a federal appeals court ruled that police officers could not use a warrant to seize videotapes of a traffic stop that had been filmed by a bystander. This is real important because officers will try to intimidate you and say, we're going to seize your video camera because we need this as evidence. So cases like this are super important because it shows the courts are increasingly recognizing the rights of citizens to film police officers. Let's continue.
For right now, yeah, you're going to
For what?
a supervisor.
What am I being detained for?
Pictures at an airport.
What crime have I committed?
You're taking pictures at an airport.
Is that a crime?
It's not illegal here to do so. You need to have permission.
So
from the
what
Port
statute
Authority.
do I have?
How do I know you're not?
What
and you wanna
stat,
set up a
again
bomb
with
here?
the terrorists? What statute
This
do you
is
have?
2016.
What
There's a
statute do
lot
you
of
have?
terrorism.
What crime
For the same
have
reason
I
why
committed?
another company, you're under arrest. Yeah.
I'm under arrest?
You're not. You're not.
Okay, am I
You're
being
not
detained?
Under arrest.
Am I being
We would
detained?
like for you to stand by.
Am
so
I
we can
being detained?
explain
Yes
to
or
our
no?
supervisor
The answer
why
is
you're
yes or no.
taking
You have to answer
here
that
at
yes or
this
no.
airport.
What's the answer? Yes or no?
You know
Am I
what?
being detained?
You're not being detained, but
Have
we're
a
gonna
good one.
follow you all day.
That's fine. And can I have everybody's badge numbers and their names?
Yeah.
Can you write it down for me?
Yeah.
I'm not being detained, so I'm not giving you.
But I am answering your question. This is for a Terry stop.
Terry, stop. What crime have I committed?
You are taking photos of a not public property.
This is public property.
Sir, can I please see your license?
This is public property.
Are you refusing now to give me your license, sir?
Let's see. It's Camillo versus the state. I don't have to give you my license. It's not this isn't a Terry stop. You still haven't told me what crime I've committed.
You have committed no crime, but
Thank you.
are causing
Then
a
it's
public
not a
alarm,
Terry.
sir. You are causing public
It's
alarm,
not a Terry
sir.
stop.
You are causing
So
public
you just
alarm,
lied.
Sir, you are causing
You just
public
lied.
alarm.
Saying that you were
Correct.
being suspicious, so that's what we're doing.
Is that a crime?
They called you in, yeah.
Suspicious of the call. What crime is that?
You're in an
airport, sir.
What crime is that?
You're being suspicious in the airport.
What crime is that?
You know what's going on in the world today.
What crime is that?
Do you understand?
What crime is that?
You can keep on repeating what crime that is.
Because you're not answering.
Stupid.
You're not answering. You're playing stupid.
My supervisor will
I've asked you now
explain to you.
what crime I've committed numerous times. You can't answer me. He just told me it's a Terry stop. You said I've committed no crime. There is no Terry stop. You have to articulate exactly what crime I've committed.
Suspicious
Correct?
behavior. There you go.
So
That's a crime.
Suspicious behavior.
That's a crime.
Absolutely. In this
All
location,
right, let me see the statute.
If you're being suspicious,
Let me
if
see the
somebody
statute.
calls us to you,
Let me see the
now
statute.
we have to talk.
Let me see the statute. What statute is it?
Google it on your phone.
No. What?
statute?
Google it on your
You
phone.
have to provide me
You
with a
will
statute
now
because
speak
you're the
to
one
our
that's
supervisor.
stopping here.
You will now speak to our
Am I being
supervisor.
detained?
This conversation's over. You talk to my
Have a good one.
supervisor. All right.
But that's going to do it for this video. Much love to these awesome creators. Again, make sure you use the links in the description to go check out their channels and show them some love. And if you're not already, make sure you subscribe to my channel so you won't miss the next episode.